Chapter 24. Fires of Rizal the afternoon sun of August 17th, 2025, hung low over Jack's homestead. Its 100 acres of scorched fields, splintered orchards, and stream-powered turbine a testament to a war that refused to end. Ellie stood in the bunker's concrete chamber, her bruised hands tuning the stolen radio, static crackling like a heartbeat. At 18, she'd escaped Carter's cages, survived his wrath, and carried the weight of his secrets, Byers' routes, the general pulling strings from Cleveland, the feral howls raw and hungry, and the bikes on the South Road, spotted moments ago, were Carter's dual threats. But Ellie's resolve, forged in the warehouse's darkness, was a fire that wouldn't die. The bunker's fluorescent lights, powered by the turbine, flickered, casting shadows on shelves of thinning supplies, food, water, ammo, strained by new mouths. Jimmy cleaned his crossbow, his shoulder bandaged, his hunter's eyes sharp but weary. Jenny sorted her botanist satchel, yarrow gone, chamomile sparse, her knife ready, her empathy a quiet strength. Grandpa Jax leaned on his .308 rifle, his Vietnam scars bleeding through stitches, his journal open to the headfalls. Grandma Jax bandaged Clara's arm, her nurse's hand steady despite bruised ribs, her 9mm pistol close. Sam guarded Lila, his machete bloodied, his fire for his sister a shield. Clara and the 5 new girls, freed from Carter's cages, held crowbars, their fear hardening to defiance. Martha watched Nate, bound but cooperative, and the captured scout, now silent, her machete a warning. The ledgers, naming Big Jack, Reaper, and the general's Cleveland meeting, lay beside Ellie's warehouse sketch, Crawgator's ham radio intel ferals. Ironclad allies, Cleveland steel plant, burning in her mind. Those bikes mean Carter's not done, Ellie said, her voice fierce, honed by survival. He's regrouping, maybe with the general's men. We fortify, traps, fires, like Crawgator said, and hit Cleveland tomorrow, I-71, steel plant. Jimmy's crossbow gleamed, his voice taut. The general's meetings are shot in Carter's network. But Farrell's and Carter's bikes were stretched thin. Jenny's knife flashed, her resolve firm. I'll rig black powder traps, last of the bunker stock. Fire pits for Farrell's, snares for Carter's men. Ellie, keep the radio live, track the general. Grandma's pistol was steady, her eyes sharp. Ellie's right, fortified today, Cleveland tomorrow. Grandma, Clara, Lila, Martha, the girls, I hold the bunker. Jimmy, Jenny, Grandpa, Sam, Nate, Cleveland, Dawn. Nate, you're bound, but you guide. Ellie's radio crackled, static giving way to a voice general. Carter's weak, Cleveland secure, meet tomorrow. Her heart raced, her fingers tuning. That's him, she said, her voice low. The general, talking to someone, maybe Big Jack, still in. If we broadcast, we could scare Jack off, isolate Carter. Grandpa's journal scratched, his voice grim. Do it, girl. Then we prep, traps, barricades, fire. Carter's coming, and those ferals are circling. Ellie leaned into the microphone, her voice a blade, mimicking Carter's gruff tone. This is Carter. Cleveland's burned. Jack's have the ledger. General's exposed, run. She cut the signal, static returning. The bunker's silent but for the distant howl, closer now, and the faint buzz of bikes from the South Road. Good, Jenny said, her botanist calm a strategist's edge. If Jack bolts, Carter's alone. But the ferals, Crawgator said fire and traps. We need both, fast. The walkie crackled, Martha's voice urgent. Mrs. Jack's, South Road, 3 bikes, bandanas, circling. Woods east, ferals moving, growling. Over. Jimmy's crossbow was up, his voice sharp. Carter's probing, and ferals are stalking. Jenny, Sam, north traps. Grandpa, me, south fence. Ellie radio, stay on it. Grandma, lockdown. Ellie's knife gleamed, her resolve iron. I'll keep the general's voice. If he talks, we'll know his plans. Jenny grabbed Sam, her satchel light, her crowbar ready. Let's move, black powder, snares, fire pits. They climbed the hatch. The homestead's fields a haze of smoke and dawn light. Grandpa and Jimmy headed south. Jimmy's crossbow a vow. Grandpa's rifle a shield. Grandma sealed the hatch, her pistol up, Clara and Lila at her side. The new girls ready, Martha guarding Nate and the scout. Ellie tuned the radio, static alive, a voice breaking through. General, Jack's out, Carter's done. Secure the plant now. She scribbled notes. Steel plant, East Dock, snipers, her heart pounding. The general was moving, and Cleveland was their battlefield. Outside, Jenny and Sam worked fast, digging shallow pits near the north fence, packing black powder with fuses, small charges, deadly if triggered. Jenny's botanist I spotted feral tracks, clawed fresh near broken snares. They're hunting, she whispered, setting a fire pit with dry brush and a flare trigger. Sam reset tripwires, his machete steady, his voice low. For Lila we hold. South, Jimmy and Grandpa reached the fence. Barricade splintered but standing. 3 bikes circled, bandanas bright, their riders firing pistols testing. Jimmy's bolt dropped a rider, the bike crashing, while Grandpa's rifle wounded another, forcing a retreat. But the woodsies stirred, not bikes, but ferals. 8 now, gaunt and snarling, eyes glinting, charging not Carter's men but the homestead. Ferals! Jimmy shouted, his crossbow firing, dropping one its howl scream. Jenny's fire pit flared, sparked by a tripwire, flames roaring, scattering 3 ferals, their shrieks piercing. Sam's machete slashed, wounding another, but feral lunged, claws raking his arm, blood welling. Jenny's crowbar smashed its skull, saving Sam, her leg wound throbbing but ignored. Fall back! Grandpa barked, his rifle empty, machete out, cutting a feral's arm. They retreated to shed, the hatch open, ferals circling, Carter's bikes regrouping, headlights closing. Jenny lit another flare, tossing it. The fire driving ferals back, but a truck roared, ramming the south fence. 5 bandanas spilling out, led by the buzzcut lieutenant, shotgun blazing. Jimmy's bolt hit a man, Jenny's black powder trap exploding, shrapnel tearing 2 more, the truck sparking. The buzzcut man fired, grazing Grandpa's side, blood seeping, but Grandpa's machete swung, forcing him back. Sam dragged Jenny to the hatch, his arm bleeding, her crowbar shield. Inside, Grandma's pistol fired through a hatch crack, holding Carter's men at bay. Ellie's radio crackled, her voice urgent. General's moving, Cleveland, tonight, not tomorrow. East Dock, small guard. We go now or he's gone. Jenny's heart sank, her botanist calm fraying. Cleveland's now? The homestead's burning, ferals everywhere. Grandpa limped in, blood dripping, his voice iron. Carter's weak. Ferals distracted him. We split, Jimmy, Jenny, Sam, Nate me to Cleveland now. Grandma, Ellie, Clara, Lila, Martha. The girls hold the bunker. Use the ferals' fire, traps. Jimmy's crossbow was reloaded, his eyes fierce. I-71, avoid Columbus, link with Ironclad. We end the general, Carter falls. Ellie's knife gleamed, her voice a vow. I'm coming. I know the general's voice, his routes. I'll get you to him. Grandma's pistol was steady, her voice calm. Ellie, your bunker command, radio, girls, prisoners. I need you here. Jimmy's team go Cleveland now. Nate's voice broke, his bound hands raised. I'll guide, East Dock, I know it, for my sister. Clara's rifle was up, her voice soft. Snipers at the plant, watch the towers. Jenny's satchel was empty, her leg bandaged, but her resolve burned. I'll carry explosives, last black powder. We blow the plant. Free the girls, get the general. The walkie crackled, Martha's voice sharp. South fence, Carter's men, pulling back, but ferals, 10 now, attacking their truck. Over. Grandpa's journal fell open, his pen scratching. Use the enemy's enemy. Let the ferals bleed, Carter, he said. We move Cleveland now. Jimmy's crossbow was up, Ellie's radio spark, Lila's hand in Sam's a reason. The homestead's fires burned, but the general's shadow loomed, and Cleveland was their blade or their grave.